so here's... There we go. There's our stuff. Nice. We have a single solar panel. We can plop that down somewhere. Where's the North Pole? We should actually be kind of close to one of the poles. Yeah, up here. Oh, but this is the direction the dark spot comes in. Well, we can plop a single solar panel down here. Yeah. It's better than nothing.
Research complete.
There we go. Reinforced thrusters is a go. So now we should be able to build interstellar logistics systems. Let's go. So here's the nice thing about this. Here's the very nice thing about the way that this system is set up. I don't know if this is intentional. This is my first game. This is my second game of Dyson Sphere Program. It's my first game of Dyson Sphere Program with the dark fog. But the nice thing about this system is that the planet that has titanium is right next to me. What happened to my first game? It was a game that I played a couple years ago. I didn't stream it. I didn't record it. I just kind of played it for myself. So I played it. I built a Dyson Sphere. I stopped playing it. I never went back to it, basically. Nothing disastrous. It's just the way it went, you know. Slow progress.
Flight mode.
So I guess I could probably set up a deuterium fractionator just to show it off. It is kind of fun. It is kind of fun to watch. But also, considering my lack of hydrogen, I should probably just work on getting more hydrogen, yeah? That's probably a better idea.
Flight mode.
We are definitely burning through. Okay. I think we're gonna add another row of graphite. I'm just gonna plop it like right there.
Insufficient materials.
And I guess we're also going to need a bunch more smelters and
Insufficient
sorters
materials.
as well. Do the X-ray cracking things? Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot to do. We can sit here and talk about what I need to do all day long. Which is fine. I don't mind doing that. That's a great use of our time. I have 900 conveyors. How did I get 900 conveyors? I mean, I'm not going to complain, but okay. Yeah, X-ray cracking gets you more graphite, too. Yeah, it's okay. Oh wait, I'm stupid.
Replication complete.
I need to get a little bit more space in there. There we go. Are we just going to feed it into that? I guess we are. This is all... Wait. Is this not... Okay, yeah, no, it is. No, it's not. What happened to my... Uh-oh. I need to go on a little adventure here. What happened to my proliferator? Am I just not producing enough? I may just not be producing enough proliferator. It's very possible. I would say that's probably it, yeah. Oh, wait! It's because we ran out of... No. Those require diamonds.
Research complete.
I'm being bottlenecked by the speed of the splitter. I'm being bottlenecked by the speed of a lot of things right now. I mean, I guess I don't need a splitter. No, I think I'm just not producing enough proliferator. Yeah. We could increase the speed of the distributor by adding more drones. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I don't exactly know how many drones I can put in a distributor. Whatever, we'll just put a bunch in. Okay, so we need energy storage. We need to work towards gas giant. Ooh. Never mind, I lied. Are we at the point where we should be stacking our product? Probably not. Am I going to start stacking my products? Probably. So what this does for folks who do not know, the piler, you put it on a conveyor belt and it merges two cargoes on the belt into one, which functionally like doubles the throughput. It's really good. Should that be what we're doing? What we should be doing? Probably not. We should probably start working towards information matrices and everything else that I've said that I wanted to do this game. Or do today, I guess I should say. So we can probably put 5 more here, and then we could put 5 more at the diamond thing that actually holds the diamonds, which is over this way. Yeah, there's no way we don't have enough diamonds. We're producing a lot of diamonds. I'm not actually producing as many diamonds as I thought we were, but it's okay. Ooh, not that. This. There we go. Am I still bottlenecked in energy? No, not really. It just takes some time to charge the distributor. That's all. I'm bottlenecked by the speed with which it requires to charge the distributor, is what's bottlenecking me with the distributors. But yeah, we need to set this up, yeah? We need to set up our interstellar logistics station.
Materials.
Oh no. Titanium alloy, sulfuric acid. Well, I mean, we have titanium, we have sulfuric acid. And I think they're all kind of in the same area. Yeah, titanium's right below me. Sulfuric acid should be over here. Right here. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of sulfuric acid. Okay. And then... let's see. Titanium. Of course. Titanium's always the odd one out, isn't it? Alright. Titanium is going to be a little bit of a problem because titanium is all the way... I mean, I guess it's really not that far. Oh my. Okay. This is going to be one of those really stupid convoluted lines, isn't it? It's fine. I have 800 conveyors. Look, this is important. We need to set this up. We need to get these titanium... where are they? The titanium alloys. We need to produce these because we're going to need it for ships. We're going to need it for logistics systems. We're going to need it for all of that stuff. So we're just going to have to accept at the moment that this is how it is. Someday, we can come back and we can improve the efficiency of this nightmare. And maybe things will be better, but probably not, because I'm bad at video games. So let's keep going. We're just gonna set it up. I mean, I guess we could just set it up right here. So we brought the titanium over. Nice. Or that's not the... yeah, that's the titanium. We need to bring the steel over. It's this guy over here. This is gonna be a little bit of a chore because I didn't really make this accessible. Or at least it was accessible at the time. It's just at the time was probably 10 hours ago at this point. Oh, what's causing me mischief here? I don't know, just send it that way. That's fine. Look, as long as it gets the product to where it has to go, that's good enough for me. Okay. So we should be able to bring this guy out. We have this guy. That guy. And then, honestly, the sulfuric acid is the easy part. There you have it. Will this cause problems later when I need to move all of this graphene somewhere else? Oh, absolutely, you bet it will. But that's okay. That's a problem for future me. Oh. I just see something flit past my screen. What's going on? Ah, whatever. It's probably not important. Okay. You know, we really should upgrade to Mark II assembling machines. I think the only thing that's really stopping me right now is I don't have an easy way to build these processors. These processors require silicone, which is, again, another item we have to transport in from off-world. So we have a whole laundry list of things that we need to transport from different planets.
Replication complete.
And it's just not feasible at this point. Because I'm not transporting everything by hand forever. Even if the dark fog's going to start attacking me. I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Insufficient material.
And we also need more of these towers. Tesla towers. There we go.
Replication complete.
It is just so important, yeah. It just takes so long to, like, travel by foot or by by air at this point in the game. Where am I looking at? Did I build the wrong thing? No, it's got to be in here somewhere. Wait, did I build the wrong thing? Hold on. Oh, I need the chemical factory. Okay. You know what? I understand. That makes a lot of sense.
Insufficient materials. Flight
Except I need more stone. Okay. I don't need all of the stone. I just need more stone. Settle down, game. I'm just really good at pushing the wrong buttons. It's okay.
Insufficient materials.
There we go. You think you know what you need to do now? That's great, Marley. I'm glad to be here providing basically no moral support whatsoever. A voice in the background doing unaffiliated things. There we go. Still need to clear a dark fog base. We'll get to that. But for now,
Insufficient materials.
we need these titanium alloys.
Replication
Requires
complete.
2 more sulfuric acid than the other 2 ingredients. Yeah, it does. It'll figure itself out. It'll figure itself out, I promise. Oh, what am I doing? Why would I put it there? It'll figure itself out, but will I figure myself out? That's the real question. Yeah, it means that the sulfuric acid will be a little bit slower, but it'll be fine. That actually makes it so much easier to plug these in. There we go. I'm out of sorters. I need to set up a production line for sorters. Mark III sorters aren't even that hard to build. Mark III conveyors are. Come on. There we go. There we go. Wait. What? What? Plastic, organic crystals, graphene, sulfur. What am I? It needs a smelting facility. It's fine. It's fine. There's only 3 facilities in the game. I was bound to get it correct eventually. Oh, man. Why was I looking at that needs the I was looking at plastic. That's exactly what it was. I was looking at the You know, I remember the first time... I played the game, I always confused titanium alloy and plastic. I'm glad nothing's changed. Whatever, game.
Replication complete.
No, there's no way we have enough sulfuric acid to do that much. We'll start with 5. Actually, we should send it this way, right? If we're planning on eventually expanding production here,
Insufficient materials.
we should send the conveyor this way. Like that. Alright. 3rd time's a charm. We're gonna get it this time. Probably. Don't do that. There we go. And there we have titanium alloy. Hooray, it's a miracle. It's like it didn't just take way too long to figure that out. Okay. So with titanium alloy now on the table, we can finally... It needs to be made in a matrix lab. Yeah, hold on. Let me build a matrix lab real quick and see if I can create titanium cubes. That's the true delicious cubes that we need. Metallic cubes. Speaking of matrices, we're out of red matrices.
Flight mode.
I assume it's a hydrogen problem. Yep, 100%. Okay. It's kind of weirdly satisfying to restart the game and start with a blank slate. I don't know. Like, when it gets up to this scale where, like, you have to try to remember where everything is and how it's all connected, it can be kind of frustrating sometimes. Not really, like... I don't want to... Maybe frustrating is not the right word for it. It's just a lot. And then just to go back to basics and be like, yeah, you know what? This is fine. We'll just make iron and copper forever. Okay, so what am I missing here? I'm missing particle containers and processors, which I think I just need more silicon for. Silicon, I'm going to be pronouncing it differently every single time. There we go. That's fine. Oh wait, no, is it not silicon that we need? What are we missing?
Insufficient materials.
Oh, it's the copper we're actually short on. Okay.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
It's probably fine. Surely you have automated processors. Don't yellow matrices require it? Yellow matrices do not require it. Yellow matrices require titanium crystals and diamonds.
Flight mode.
I think it's the purple ones you're thinking of. It is on my list of things to do, but again, I wanted to get my inner... don't go that way. Don't go that way. I need those. Those are my roads. Those are my roads. Okay, so it seems like we're going to have to extend our defensive line. Good to know, I guess. It has been a while since we've extended our defensive line. I knew it was only a matter of time. But fortunately, our shields are actually pretty good. So, we're okay.
Flight mode.
Oh no, something's still being shot at. Stop that. Yeah, I know it's only a matter of time before we're going to have to extend this. So,
Insufficient materials.
just go ahead and we'll build another cluster. But yeah, you're thinking of the purple matrices, which are here. Which, I need to do these because I want to get a better idea of the galaxy. You got the resources for titanium bullets now, it's true. But before I set up the resources for titanium
Replication
bullets,
complete.
I want to actually get my interstellar supply line set up so that I can actually have a consistent supply of titanium and silicone, but that's a different problem. This is way too close. Let's get rid of this one. I'm gonna move this over. And then we should just be able to run this road. So here's a question. They made it quality of life that roads automatically go over other conveyors, but they don't automatically go over veins? Okay, game. All right. There we go. Yeah, no, I gotcha, Marley. There we go.
Insufficient materials.
Oh, right, I need more copper. That's what we were doing before we got attacked. I need to come over here and pick up some copper. Actually, there should be a bunch of copper right here. Yeah. We need 2 of these. We still need more copper. It's because of the chips. It's 100% because of the chips. Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's maybe we're out of good engines.
Flight mode.
That's okay, we have those too. Well, if I could remember where I put them, yeah, they're over here. Okay. No? We still need... Oh, it's got to be more silicone then. Yeah.
Flight mode.
Again, once we figure out all of this interstellar logistics system, our life will be significantly easier.
Insufficient materials.
Is it the graphene? It's the graphene. It's gotta be the graphene! He says after he says it's gotta be another 5 other things. It's fine, we actually have plenty of graphene. Just get rid of this. I don't want it. Here, we'll put it there. It won't confuse anybody whatsoever. It won't clog up the line later. I'm sure of it. There we go. It's gonna take a hot minute. It's gonna take a hot minute to build all this stuff. So we do have some good news. Our power is actually doing pretty good now that we've stuffed it full of graphite. You know, we probably still shouldn't be doing that, but it is what it is. We're already out of titanium. Yeah, this is the problem. As long as we're struggling to get titanium, everything is going to come to a crawl. And we're gonna have to manually fly back and forth. At least while we're out of titanium, we can actually produce some red cubes. So that's a little bit of a plus. So I think there's a few more things we need to set up. While we're waiting for this to build, it's going to take us a while. Let's see. So I do want to get gas giant exploitation. I think that's going to resolve a lot of my problems. Welcome back, Marley. Because once we get gas giant exploitation, we're going to be able to get to our gas giant. And we're going to be able to extract deuterium. That's not the gas giant. This is the gas giant. We're going to be able to extract deuterium and hydrogen. Once we do that, you missed me starting to assemble 2 interstellar logistics systems, and that's about it. And that's about what we're going to be doing for the next 5 minutes. So anyway, once we set up gas giant extraction, we're gonna have more hydrogen than we're ever going to need. We're going to have more deuterium than we're ever going to need. Do gas giants run out ever? I do not believe so. I could be wrong about that. I'm not exactly an expert at the game. I think I've proved that through the last hour and a half, but I do not think that gas giants ever run out of resources. If they do, it's very slight. So outward in like the entire galaxy, or our little star cluster, I guess we should say, there's a couple of interesting things. I think the most interesting thing is actually right here. We have a neutron star 6 light years away from us. And we can't see what's there, but neutron stars tend to have rare resources around them. There's also a black hole. I don't see it. Oh no, it's all the way out here. Same idea. Black holes also tend to have rare resources around. We also have this really bright... I mean, I guess it's not really bright, but it's a really big red giant. That looks really cool. That actually looks really neat. I don't know if they tend to have rare resources around them or not, but it would be cool to at least check it out. And we also have a bunch of extremely luminous stars. So when you're looking at luminosity, that dictates, I believe, how many or how much energy a Dyson sphere can produce around it. So you want to look for something that's like two luminosity, is it? If not higher. Which I'm sure there's plenty of options. I wonder what the brightest star I got is. I mean, we have time. We might as well look, right? This one's 1.9. 1.4. We're looking at the blue or the white stars. 1.7. 1.8. Oh, I did not want to do that. I think this one is 2.0. Yeah, I don't think we're going to beat 2.0. I think it's luminosity. I don't know how much temperature affects it. Temperature might have something to do with like the rarity of resources you can get around it. I don't know for sure. But I definitely know luminosity is behind it. And usually brighter stars are also hotter, so I don't even know how you would test that theory. Oh? Oh, it's magic. That's why it's 2 luminosity. It's an O-class star. It really bright. It really bright. It's not the only O-class. Oh, 2.4. Okay, well, maybe that one's the better one. Do we have anything that beats 2.4? I don't think we do. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best star right there. So, like, my broadest term game plan, I'm going to build a Dyson Sphere around my home star. It just makes sense, right?
Research.
It's right here. I might as well. It's a great place to build a little starter thing. What about the neutron star? I don't think the neutron star... I don't know. Neutron stars are really hot, but again, I don't know if you're looking at luminosity or temperature or both. Maybe that'll be something that I'll Google here at some point, but I'm not too worried about it right now. We're nowhere near any of that, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. We got our automatic piler. What's the temperature of a black hole? Apparently black hole's temperature is 0. I do want to go check out the black hole just because it's cool. Black holes are cool. Also, we're currently running out of fuel. You know what? That's why we have graphene, right?
Light mode.
Or graphite, not graphene. Where is... Oh, our graphite storage is actually empty. That's awkward.
Light mode.
Let's see, we should have a whole bunch more over here, though, right? I mean, yes and no. Oh, I completely forgot to link this up. Oops. Well, that would explain why it feels like we're not making any more. There we go. Crisis averted. Wiki says that O-class stars can get up to 2.766 luminosity. It's quite close then. What was I at? One is it? This one. 2.04. 2.4. Blue Giant. We don't even have a little Babu yellow star Dyson Sphere. What are you talking about, tetrahedron? We're running out of power again. I just saw the tail end of our graphite resources going away, so that makes sense. Okay. Solar panels.
Light mode.
Let's get some solar panels set up. I probably should have set up some solar panels a long time ago.
Insufficient materials. Light
So we should be able to set up a line of solar panels right along here. You know, it's funny. I remember talking about how we need to make a crap ton of graphite, and yet we're still not making enough graphite. Oh, man. Let's take a look at our graphite production to make sure that we're not running out of coal anywhere. We shouldn't be at this point. Still a little bit early to start running out of resources. Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, we're just not producing enough. Although, I guess one thing we can resolve... We need to upgrade... No, those are already Mark III sorters. Oh no. Some of them are, and some of them aren't. Okay, apparently I'm bad at the game. Anyway, I'm hoping when I set up these solar panels, it'll give me enough fuel to be able to, like, jumpstart the extra line of smelters over there. It's going to be a while before these solar panels actually see the light of day. But that's okay. They will eventually. I should build them closer to the pole instead of just, like, in the upper hemisphere. But I'd have to move all of this infrastructure out, because the dark fog will attack it from the other side. I'm probably okay with that. I mean, I probably could do it quite easily. Welcome back, Marley. Okay, let's see. Where was that graphite again? It was over here. You could just automate solar panels? Yeah. There's a lot of things I could do. Yeah. I think we're gonna work towards gas giant exploitation. Now that we have a lot of the infrastructure already set up to produce spacefaring vessels, specifically the rods, the titanium alloys. Once we get more hydrogen, our crisis will be over, because we'll be able to build millions of hydrogen and deuterium rods. Although deuterium rods, I think, come a little bit later. Hydrogen fuel rods. Where are deuterium? Where are deuterium? Where is deuterium? Do we have to get the fractionator first? Oh, we do have to get the fractionator first. Okay. Yeah, and then we get the fusion power generator. Which is then what we feed the deuterium into. Alright. I guess that's good to know.
Light mode.
Oh, it's not actually silicone we're missing. Is it copper again? It's probably copper again. Let's see. Where? Solar panels. Oh, yeah, it's 100% copper. Okay.
Light mode.
It's probably important that we
Insufficient materials.
resolve some of our energy crisis. Although I do think... No, not really. I think our graphite production has gotten worse somehow.
Light mode.
What is wrong with our graphite production? We may not be feeding enough, we may not be feeding enough coal into the system. Oh yeah, that is the problem. Well, you know what? It may be about time we play some reindeer games with the piler. But there's not enough coal being fed into the system.
Replication complete.
Okay, let's build a piler.
Insufficient materials.
Never mind. Let's not build a piler. Let's steal some of this graphite and build a piler that way. What is happening with my fuel? Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is fine. We can fix this.
Insufficient materials.
I don't remember how high you can stack pilers, but let's also come over here and we're going to start feeding more coal into the system.
Replication complete.
This may be a bit far out. Excuse me. I wanted that. Thank you.
You've built a missile turret. It can launch guided missiles. It provides all-around defense against both ground and
I
space
still
enemies.
laugh at him calling
You
it
can
a
select
missile
targets in
turret.
the turret panel.
I shouldn't, but it's funny. It makes me giggle. Missiles are amazing. So I hear. You've mentioned it before, Tetrahedron. Not that I'm criticizing. I'm not. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thought. Oh, you're
Replication
gonna foundation me? I don't need no foundation game.
Research complete.
Okay. Let's not be stupid. I know it's hard for me to do. I know it's hard for me not to be dumb. But let's try. Let's make everybody mad. Let's do something crazy. Let's see. I should be able to just build pilers. So it's been a while since I've used pilers.
Replication complete.
But the way they work, we need one more. We need graphite. Oh, of course we need graphite. That's what we're trying to do, game. We're trying to get some graphite. There we go.
Flight mode.
So, do I have this set up to
Replication complete.
proliferate? I do, all the way down here. That's fine. That's probably not ideal. I probably need to set it up to proliferate in multiple areas, especially when I start piling these things. But basically the way it works is you put a piler like this. You feed your product in. And then when it comes out, I have it backwards. I think I have it backwards. Oh, there goes the coal. I didn't think I had it backwards. Maybe I did. Am I bad? Does it just not have power? Is that the problem? You're clicking on the coal, not the automatic piler. Is that what I'm doing? Am I just running it through the piler? Can't actually click on the piler. You know what? For the moment, let's just get this set up because I need this coal now. We'll monkey around with that later. But right now, let's just get this coal fed in. That is extremely efficient. The way that this is set up right now, there has never been a more efficient conveyor in the history of conveying.
Flight mode.
I'm thinking I just need more power. I agree. Which is also why I'm just gonna set this up now. Okay, that should inject a whole bunch of coal into the system. You should really build the solar panel pole thing. I should really do a lot of things. I'm kind of being a little bit spastic in what I'm doing. I'm moving to like one thing after another, one crisis to the next. Just kind of the way it's going at the moment. So we should be feeding a lot more coal into the system now. Will it get the whole way down? Hard to tell, hard to tell. But it should definitely improve a little bit. You know what? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that in a minute. We'll come back to that later. My solar panels are gonna be blocked again. Deuterium fuel rods. Oh, of course, there's a random spot right there. I have all these solar panels. I might as well drop them down. They're gonna start to get powered here. Somehow this is the proliferator's fault. I haven't quite decided how it's the proliferator's fault yet, but somehow this is the proliferator's fault. Okay, so that should pull in some power from the sun. Okay, let's get deuterium fractionation. We also need to grab, honestly, since we're over here, we can probably just pipe all of these oil seeps into our system for more hydrogen. Yeah, for X-ray cracking. Having all three of these seeps here is actually really nice.
Insufficient materials.
So we need 3 of those. We also need... we need to refine it in a chemical plant. And then those resources we need to feed into more chemical plants to produce more hydrogen. And then all of that hydrogen, and even a little bit of extra graphene, we can pipe to wherever the heck we need to take it. There's all sorts of places we need to go with it.
Research complete.
All right, there's deuterium fractionation. We can grab mini fusion power generation. I'm a little bit worried we may have to expand our defensive line even farther this way. They seem to like attacking over the North Pole right now. Not enough soil pile. I always forget that that's a function. So, the reason why it says, I think they attack the places closest to them, they do. And that was the issue last time, is the places closest to them was right here. Because they're right there. Now, we could just go beat them up. We may be powerful enough to actually take them out at this point. Because they attacked us pretty handily there for a while, and we really didn't take much damage to our shields. But we need a fuel source for that, which means we need to set up our fractionation system.
Insufficient materials.
Okay. Let's get this set up first. Sorry, I needed to stretch there for a second. Oil extractor, oil extractor, oil extractor.
Insufficient materials.
And we're gonna build a bunch of storage tanks for it. Now, one thing we could do is we could run our defensive line like straight up into their face. I don't know if I have the energy for that. We'd have to basically move our whole line up here forward to like up here. And that's a lot. That's a lot of distance. Okay, let's see how our graphene is doing now. Graphite, I still think it's dropping. I think the production rate is still going down. Oh man, I don't know how. I don't know how it's going down. We're feeding so many resources into that right now.
Replication complete.
It's just not enough. I mean, we could put more miners down. That is another solution. Whatever. Let's, We're working on it, Marley. We're working on it. It's okay. We'll get there. I promise. We're making strides. Okay. So we should be feeding a lot of fuel into this. Actually, it's not as much as I would have expected. But it's good enough. It's good enough for now. So we need oil
Insufficient
refineries.
materials.
Did I build a bunch of chemical plants by mistake? I might have.
Flight mode.
Now, I really want to make this so that we can expand the operation, so I want to be careful. Yeah, I need like 10 or 12 of them. And I want to make sure that I have room for more later. Come here. I need you. Wait, is it shift or control? It's shift. Whatever, that's fine.
Flight mode.
When you were mistaken the titanium alloy like 50 times. That didn't happen. That's not real. That's fake news. Okay. We also need fuel.
Insufficient materials.
We're also out of stone. Okay. Remember when we were going to go to another planet and get titanium? And then we ran into an energy crisis? Pepperidge Farm remembers. And let's go get the stone. Well, there's your problem. Hey, we actually have a bunch of graphite right here, actually. I'm not quite sure why we still have a bunch of extra graphite right there, but that's good to know. I'm sure I will completely forget about that later. No, stop it. I keep getting my buttons mixed up. I keep pushing control when I mean to push shift and vice versa. Okay. What am I missing? Glass? Oh, it's just I can't turn blocks back.
Replication complete.
So I just need more of this. Okay. I have... Can I... Hold on. Can I upgrade my inventory space, please? I would appreciate it. Inventory capacity? Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good solution to me. We're still missing something. Is it... It's... It can't just be copper, can it? Magnets? How do they work? I completely forgot magnets existed. Alright, well that makes a lot more sense then. There we go. Alright, let's build a bunch of those guys. Alright, we'll start with that. That gives us, what, 8 plus 3 for 11?
Flight mode.
Well, this is why I wanted this storage tank set up, so that we could kind of build up some fuel. Look at it in there. It's so gushy. I mean, I guess it is oil, so that makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna set it up like this. Again, as always, there's no reason not to give the production room to breathe. I have a tendency of not giving space for things. Okay, so we want to refine. Yeah, I want to do that guy. And then we want to create a second line over here to do basically the same thing. Also, I think I just realized that I never actually explained the soil pile, which I think I was going to do, and then I got distracted. So, like, the game keeps track of, like, all of the changes in elevation that you perform. So, like, if you flatten this area, you get a little bit of a soil pile. But if you use foundation to, like, put in the water to raise the land up, it takes away from your soil pile. And eventually you can run out, which is what has been happening to me. Okay, so I want... Yeah, so I want you to come this way. I want
Research.
you to come this way. Oh, thank you. No. I don't like it. Again, I want to give room for things to breathe. I don't have to build everything on top of each other. We can keep that. We'll give this a little bit of extra room here, something like that. Because this is going to have to, like, come over and connect in. Like that. Yeah. And then we're just going to want to repeat this process the whole way down. This is a little bit jank right here. It doesn't really flow smoothly when I do that. The only solution I could do would be to put a splitter in. Can we put a splitter in? That's the next question. I don't know if I can, like, angle it right down into the splitter. You wonder if it'd work better if I had a central conveyor? I can. I don't know. With the default ones all being next to X-ray cracking. And then feed the default one's product into the X-rays directly. Maybe. I'm sure there's better ways to do this. I'm not exactly here to be the master of efficiency. You could set up... what you could do is you could set up a central conveyor. You could throw everything onto that central conveyor and then just use sorters to, like, sort what products you ship to where. Or actually, I think you can do it in the splitter, too. No, wait, you need a traffic monitor. Oh, I forgot about these things. I forgot these existed. No, that's not what I thought it was. I don't know. Overall, I just tend to not like to get my resource wires crossed. It makes it a little bit easier for my potato brain to comprehend what's going on. Is that the best way to do it? Probably not. But, yeah. Alright. I may have to go to Svalison 1 and fight off a couple of threats. It's a little bit worrisome.
Replication complete.
There we go. Okay, so... one of these is going to be hydrogen. And the other is going to be fuel. It's going to look something like this. And then the same thing here. You're going to have to use a lot of splitters. Splitters are pretty cheap. I'm not really too concerned about that.
Upgrade complete.
But you are right, and there are better ways to do this. This is not. I should emphasize, and maybe I should just put it in, like, the description when I play the game, when I continue to play this game. I am not, like, trying to build, like, an efficient system. I'm just kind of chilling. Just kind of chilling and doing things. And it's okay if it's not perfectly efficient or the best thing ever. And besides, this whole crisis has been a lot of fun to manage, so, you know, it's whatever. It is what it is. Excuse me, game. Game, please. There we go. There we are. It's fine. It's just the game being silly. Let's go over here and grab a few more roads. I'm only going to need X-ray cracking until I get orbital collectors. It's true. Although I may just keep the system set up because I'm lazy. I don't know.
Flight mode.
Haven't quite decided that just yet. And then we're going to do this. Honestly, the next part of the process should be significantly easier. This is only the weird part right here. There we go. Yeah, because all of this just gets fed into more oil refineries, which I'm going to put a little bit closer to the base for safety reasons. And like I said, I'm going to leave a little bit of room here so that we can kind of expand on this setup a little bit. And there we go. Excellent. And then down here, we're going to have the next row of oil refineries. Right here. It's nice seeing a different way to do this. I think that's part of the reason why, you know, I'm not really super worried about efficiency, because I'm sure if you go online, when you were doing it, it was giving you a headache. Yeah. But, like, if you go online, this is probably already a solved game. People probably already know the most efficient way to do just about everything in the game, right? That's just the way it is. That's the way these games work. And sometimes it can be nice just to chill and see where the game leads you. I mean, like I said, is this the most efficient way to do this? Absolutely not. But it looks nice. It looks satisfying, and it's going to look really good once everything's running. I need to proliferate this stuff, though. How am I going to get proliferator? You know what? That's a problem for another time. Let's not worry about proliferator. I'm starting to think that proliferator is part of the problem, I'm not gonna lie.
Replication complete.
You know, the game even says that proliferator increases the amount of energy cost associated with producing things. You probably don't know the most efficient way, but sure, there's lots of people who have min-maxed to near perfection. I'm sure I could get online and find just, like, entire planets worth of blueprints that people have created. Alright. Now you just pick it up, you slap it down on a planet, and you feed it resources. I know that exists. I know for a fact that exists. Alright, so now we have hydrogen. You know how I said that I should be giving things room to breathe? You know, I said I should be giving things room to breathe. I quit. We need to space these out a little bit more. I completely forgot that I need to actually have space to output things. I don't know why, because we literally, like, it's the exact same thing we did over here. In fact, what we could do is come over here. We have so much hydrogen in our inventory. Don't worry about that. We could literally just, like, grab a blueprint. That's just this. I don't use blueprints very much. But this might be one that we hold on to. And we'll call it, I don't know, jank boiling. Same with you. There we go. And then we could just bring this right over like that. Oh, I need foundation. Okay. It ain't jank. It's kind of jank. There we go. That should resolve that. Oh. There we go. Now, the only drawback to this is that I saved the blueprint when these had recipes in them. So the game remembers the recipes. So maybe I'll update the blueprint to just have it like this so that we don't... We need to do this too. We need to get rid of these. Maybe we'll leave it as it is. I don't know. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop giving me sass and come here. You didn't need to get rid of the hydrogen filter? Yeah, that's a fair point. Since we are going to be generating hydrogen, so whatever, it's fine. I'm committed.